are whoever you think you are.
You are
And Beam concerts, Beam Festival is going to be sold out.
God.
He has never lost.
Akwana Mama saw me hazard.
Me say, before I introduce the artist I'm going to have this conversation with, let me take you back to 7 years ago when he released a song titled Tomorrow, which happens to be one of my favorite from this artist. Let me just give you a line, one or two. He says, hustling from Choko to Mambrobi, from Ashaiman to Kotubabi, with a burn under the sun, but still give Jaja the glory. Sometimes he be dog chain na the carry. Meet by Ra at the rush at the hand. Dadaba for what he be like, say, Kaya yo go marry. Wait till be my own. I'm not in this alone. Because somebody they sweat for the air condition, he be lonely, they own. Guys, I have in the studio Stonebwoy. Make some noise. Joe!
What's up, my nigga?
We
have the torture in the building. The Dulega in the building.
You say what?
In the building. Gaga Steve, my nigga. Aura for aura, my nigga. Oh my days. God damn it.
Joe, let me add this. He's that artist that is well educated. And another thing is that he's that artist that owns 24 December 2025. You can't tell me nothing. And that's on period. That's the why. Oh, thanks.
I have to say, hey.
Cause say, hey. Stonebwoy, how have you been?
Very energetic introduction. I've been good. I've been all right. I'm grateful for life. Thank you very much for having me over here.
Thanks for coming. KSS is your home.
Thank you very
KSS
much.
Is your home.
I watch KSS a lot, so I'm a fan of the program.
Okay.
So to sit inside here with the highest, the KSS first lady, you know?
Right. Clack it.
Clack it.
From the main man.
Clack it.
You can't tell me nothing.
Clack it.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's just go straight into it. But before we go into the main conversation, I would want you to tell us how you combine music, school, and then family. Because you're not just a father, you are a husband. And the career, being it music, is a whole lot of job. We have people doing that alone, but still failed. But you have 3 things going on. How do you do it?
Thank you. A husband is not functional without a wife. So then that title will be on the side if you don't have a wife to function as a husband. So we thank God for the availability of a wife in my lifetime. You know.
Sexy Louisa.
Yes, so fine, baby.
Yeah.
So she actually makes me a husband.
Okay.
And it's actually a responsibility that requires things of a husband.
Okay.
And things of a husband, you guys can Google and check things of a husband, you know, like on a lighter note. And then, yes, as a father as well. And then combining with wanting to seek further knowledge, not only within the musical scope, but outside of the creative scope, which is veering into public administration and governance, and then international relations and diplomacy. So you can understand that's not a creative space. But I believe that as I go along, I've had interests for such and such. So when I got the opportunity, I actually took it. It's one of the most difficult things that I've had to do. It would have remained a fantasy or a dream that could have never come true.
Right.
If not for COVID and having to actually capitalize on that moment where it felt as if the world was going to get locked up for a very long time and there was nothing to do. Nonetheless, I've been speaking this at home to my wife that I would love the opportunity to want to. So when she figured out that there's some little loophole within the time where, you know, traveling was not really something that would be happening anytime soon.
Sure.
Came back from work, home somewhere one time, and then she said, I've done the registration, all that you really wanted to do, and here we go. And I took it and I managed strongly to go through, 3 years because I had actually done UPSA already. So it gave me a 1 year cutoff. So I joined in at level 200 and then I completed with the public administration and governance at GIMPA. Then after I did that, I think we all saw the graduation last year. And then it roped on into my people, pushing me again to finish the masters. Then here we are today, by the grace of God. We've gone through the fire and we're here. So combining all that alone is not an easy situation at all. If I have ever been pushed in life, apart from my personal experiences in life, which have taught me a lot, my accident from a teenager, coming out, hustling, a shaman guy, all of those. This would be one of the things that would have tested my tenacity and my brain power. And so here I sit this moment, believe in me, I'm stronger than you could ever imagine. Just because I ventured into adding such a task to my career. So it's not been easy, but such is life. Man must take on responsibilities. Man must seek to move up in life. What would you rather do? Idle?
No.
Do kokonsan?
No.
Have friends all around?
Truths,
exactly. No. So that's why I don't have friends. But I have people that love me. I was saying today that I have a lot of love around me, so much so that any other thing that all these hates don't, that's why it doesn't go through to me, because the people around me are very genuine to themselves and then pouring a lot of love around me. So I'm capable, and that's how come I've gone to this.
You got it done.
Yes, I.
So every other artist can do it. Most musicians kind of feel like, music, that's it. You don't have to further your education. But Stonebwoy, from where he started, where he is right now, has made you know that no matter where you've got into, your career shouldn't be an excuse for you not to further your education. So you can go to school anytime, any day, if you're really willing and determined to go. Let me take you back to Ashaiman. We know that that's where you've been. That's
where I was born.
That's where you and the Ashama.
That's where I live.
Oh, you still live in Ashaiman? Which part of Ashaiman though?
East Legon Hills.
Okay, I believe that because Ashaiman, they have London, Jericho, Mexico. They have this. Let me just take you back to Ashaiman. Is there any time
I live in Bechile.
Bechile in Ashaiman?
Bechile number 1, Bechile number 2.
Okay. Let me take, let's look at this. Is there any day or in the near future, do you think you could stand as an MP in Ashaiman? Is this something you've thought of? Is this something that you have in mind?
This question comes up quite often. It feels like the only question that comes up is that, because you're getting some education, then it has to be with MPship or something that has to do with politics. I admit that there's politics in everything we do. Policy makers have to make policy, private industries, or whatever. I believe that. But be sincere. I'm having a fair share of having to do the people's work already as a musician.
Right.
So my primary objective in gathering knowledge has never been to become an MP.
Okay.
But then there's this desire that I always have to equip myself with the weapons, that will capacitate me to elevate into any position around what my work can bring or can attract. Because coming up as an artist, you would perform for some corporate entities because they like some song and how you compose them. You perform for some other ones. I was open to a different environment, especially the ambassadorial environment, where I asked one guy, what does it take to become a diplomat? Because I'm a diplomat, I'm like, okay, I've been hearing diploma. I'm like, wow. So when he mentioned a few things, then I was in Nigeria coming back home, and the guy took a picture. And then after I took the picture, he just introduced himself as a diplomat. Now I know there's some steez with it to say I'm a diplomat. I said, all right. So then I asked, this diplomat thing. So he mentioned and said, public relations, So okay, so these are the ones that study these things and then go out there to, apply, all these ones. So I felt like, this is nice, So I just sort of adding knowledge to, I actually have the interest when I looked into what it was, history, governance, statecraft, all those ones. My mind already, I wrote, tell me where we're going to go in 2013, speaking on state and issues where I have had no education in international relations and or whatnot. So I don't know. If I become an MP, fine.
Why
because
not?
I do not know what lies ahead of me.
Sure.
But I know it's greatness. I can't tell what specific, but I know it's greatness.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's MPship, if it's an ambassador, if it's once I qualify.
Why not?
Because this one, fame cannot take you there.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, certain things is not about fame.
No, fame will open the door, but to actually be qualified, you have to show yourself approved. Even the Bible says so. Mm-hmm. So you have to show certificates, you have to show working, you have to go through the drill, and be nailed through it. So I think that's just what I'm doing to myself, adding value to myself, and goes a long way too.
Go.
Big up Ghana in the end, because I represent Ghana first and foremost as a musician.
You're doing great. Really
Thank you very
Ghana.
much.
You're one artist that is really selling Ghana. You are one artist that tours the whole of the world, and you are doing a very great job. Let's go into
yet to go to Asia.
But what
But we've missed opportunities.
Have you been to Mali?
No.
You need to pass through Mali.
Are you Malian?
No, but you need to go to Mali.
Okay.
You have to be there, Mali.
I have to go to. I definitely have friends from Mali. I have definitely friends from Mali.
Yeah.
Buko Manku comes from Mali.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He has his paternal side from Mali.
From Mali. Oh, I didn't know. All right, let's get into Torture. The album that has 9 songs on it. And I actually have my favorite on that album. There's a lot, but I'm going to go for Deeper for now.
Ooh,
yeah, which
that's
was produced.
Mine too.
Oh, Deeper, which was produced by Street.
Yes, so.
And then I don't want to say If You Are a Prophet, because there is a line in that Deeper song that sparked a whole lot of conversation.
Yeah.
At that time, you released the song. Something was already going on the socials and everything. And a lot of people were like, Stonebwoy, why would you do this? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? You are not supposed to say that. He's an artist. He's your colleague and everything. So I read a couple of tweets from people from your camp, or even one from the engineer that produced that song.
Right.
And also he said in that tweet that whatever thing people are saying is not true, because that Deeper song was something you recorded even before the incident happened.
Let's just say the song is deep. The song is deep. It forecasts
so just are you a prophet?
I would not call me a prophet for the sake of blasphemy, I would say it, so that it doesn't sound like I'm here speaking on those who are actual prophets from God. But I do not deny the fact that God sends messages through musicians.
Yeah.
And I am one of those that speak it.
Okay.
And so, to be honest, we have spoken a lot of things that have come to pass.
Yes, the likes of Oforian Ponsan, when he did that song that in the year 2020 says Suman Katerias, and then we had COVID-19 coming, so people were like, Ponsan kind of saw and then spoke into existence. It happened.
You're right. Even if he didn't see as a messenger, some people imagine how we get information to sing about and how we're able to put one word to the other and make a certain meaning that touches people's hearts. So that's one of those. But of course, that is not even far-fetched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I actually put an explanation to that on Podmiki's show.
Okay.
I was teaching it down to the fact that they have to look at it from a deeper perspective, not from a shallow point of view where they want to
drag it say the target to someone else.
But it's like that. That's what we have become. Yeah. And I pretty much understand that as well. But guess what? It all still boils down to making it the song that it is. Yeah. So I'm not that I'm afraid to say what I have to say. I've said what I have to say, and the line says that my property no will end for Iyoko. Look at that line. It's a prayer. My property for not end for that side.
Same here.
Look at the number of properties that have ended up in Iyoko due to different reasons.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? Exactly. So if you're praying, pray that your property no will end for Iyoko in these times. Exactly.
Yeah. So Deeper is actually a song that when you are praying coming 31st of December, you need to use that song. If you don't go to the church, just stay home and pray with Deeper, because it's deeper, so that your properties no go lock for Iyoko, where you come explain tire, no evidence. Spotify, Rap 2025.
Yeah.
Most exported Ghanaian artist. They brought it out and they had 10 artists.
Yeah.
Conversations were not even around the artists that were in there. everybody was like, where is Stonebwoy? Where is Stonebwoy? Where is Stonebwoy?
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, it's either Stonebwoy's fans don't really stream his songs on Spotify, or there is something wrong. There were a lot of rumors, there were a lot of conversations, but how do you take these things? When it came out, how did you take it? Were you disappointed? Did you want to see your name there, even if not the first 5? I mean, somewhere we did.
I had hardly paid attention to those, to be honest. But I began to hear some kukuru, I'm like, BM. So I roped in and wanted to say, them say my name is not, or Stonebwoy is not a part of the most exported. That's where it ended for me. But as you brought it up, sometimes some people need some clarity. I'm not worried. These things don't bother me, to be honest. They do not really bother me. Because just yesterday, I think I saw that YouTube count is not going to be counting to Billboard anymore. Whatever the reason be, I don't know. But you see, we live in a place where everything is just happening anyhow. And the online has its own pros and cons and its reality.
Right.
And the offline has its reality. Okay. If Stonebwoy is a part of the most streamed Ghanaian artists, fair enough. It's not a part of the most exported. Then you the same have been streamed and part of the stream, and then the same artist is not part of the most exported. And then this same artist does the most global stuff. Or this same artist from my era till now does some of the most, shout outs to my girl Molly, shout outs to Blacko.
Yeah.
These are brothers that are fresh and they need to use that fresh energy to shoot up. When probably we were also streaming, we've been there and still doing it. You see what I'm trying to say? And thing is, for me, these things bother me not at all.
Okay.
We continue to work our music to make sure people continue to stream. And now look, so many streaming platforms, many of them demanding premiums and stuff. Bet you if my phones were here, I will show you. I don't play music from Spotify. On my phones and in my shit, it's new music, bro. So I keep my mind where it's supposed to be. People stream on Audiomack, people stream their music on people stream on YouTube and all
Spotify
of that. Rest assured, I know that when I put my music out, the core fan base and those who love it
definitely stream
always get to it. And that generates back into our multiple international shows, which is making us income. And of course, they would come and tell you that this Spotify itself doesn't pay. So, Nasty C was saying other than Ghana, 3,000 sales amount to 1. So, bro, we are living in some serious times where we have to detach reality from some virtual facade.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I can say about it.
Would want to know the kind of relationship you have with your wife. Because when Sama Nkudi video came out, you gave us a tip of it, and then everyone was like, why would a married man be doing that? Why would a married man be doing that? Your head between asses. What is Stonebwoy doing right there? And your wife needs to get angry. Your wife needs to leave. Only for us to wake up and see another video. The wifey was just sitting there. Hey, shake it. You guys are not doing the job right. Energy. Like, shake it to the max. Let me see you guys doing it for my husband. Like, Wusuda. We're like, why are you confusing us? Like, we're confused. 1 minute, we're like, almost
no, I'm not confusing anybody.
Because
it's people
the first
who have chosen to
confuse themselves. Because
now I finished the question.
People are like, what's happening? Like, what's going on? We were just saying, Madam,
so expecting something.
No, she was the one even gingering them, like,
because she understands
the job.
The fact that she understands reality. We all love to talk. We all fall victims of talking about things. But I can tell you now that me have long graduated. So there are some things that you can't even find me do in real life anyway. But I understand what goes on the other sides. Things like that spark conversations on the socials, which is what social media is mostly about. Conversation, trends, triggers, agendas, and all of those. But the thing is, my wife understands that the Stonebwoy is a character. And then the Livingstone is another guy.
Person.
So when Stonebwoy has to go out and do his work and etc.
It's a Stonebwoy vibe.
It's a Stonebwoy vibe. You know what I'm trying to say? She understands that she's learned. She is wise enough to know. Meanwhile, I think other people also just wrap everything together and feel like, hey, the guy is not fidelity because it's infidelity. The guy, hey, put it hey.
Why? Married man.
Married man.
With children.
They are using your status against you. Whereas my status has not done anything against them.
Yeah. There was a career before the status though.
You see what I'm saying? And the career actually has elevated into being a married man and etc. and etc. So I just would love that. We all understand talkability is beautiful, but let us not be so negative into judging and being prejudiced of wanting negativity. I beg to say, I know that Ghanaians, I believe that we love to celebrate, some of us love to celebrate mediocrity, you know, and I tend to love foreignness. So this same thing another artist would do from elsewhere and they would walk over it. You know, I know people have their own opinions, but between my wife and I, we thank God that we have a very formidable force. She's been a fun best friend, and then a wife. I mean, this is, I'm so grateful to God for giving me all of this in one person and who also understands that the work must go on. Now, when she came and say energy, you see everybody trust you.
Why you say energy? We are saying something for you now, look at you. We're saying something for you, look at you.
So
you are third person now.
In as much as it will make them happy and it's conversational, do you know that the reality of it is that I should be who they think it is, which is not fair. You see, in as much as you are speaking and we are all happy about it, you are wishing that my marriage will blast just because I'm working my work.
But this work was overworking.
No, my hair was somewhere. Even it's not my head.
But Tunisia, you know, like a Tunisia.
There's a direction. Say a Tunisia sana. And easy. But also, oh yeah, Juma. I am focusing.
And I think what
you comment na America no. Team capture me and I make us because and say we are
like you go explain tire.
Sometimes I even feel for my fellow friends who are actors and actresses. You can see in some scenes, some typical romantic scenes where human being cannot remove their mind that this guy has not done this thing.
But it's just acting.
Meanwhile, you have camera crew over here and you can tell that they understand that some of the things are acting. Some people can never get aroused in any form. They are just doing their work and they move. You feel me? So I think this is an opportunity for me to tell people that so yes.
Let's talk about Livingstone Education Fund.
Yes,
let's go into it. How is it going? And
so it actually got launched today.
Okay.
The thing, to cut a long story short, me, I'm a sufferer. I shall my boy suffer where, you know, going through school, you know, it's my story, so I can share it.
Right.
So some 10 years ago, I decided to create the Livingstone Foundation. And the Livingstone is like my first name anyway, so it makes a lot of sense. Being supporting people in my own small ways. And I said, why don't I just try to open a charity so that I can actually seek support from others with my status and be able to do more. And it's not like I have it all, and it's not like they have it all, because people work for their money. Nobody gets it free.
Yeah.
But for those who have the heart of gold and can give. Understand that the purpose of mankind is to actually be there for others. Not for everybody, because you cannot. Even you still have problem.
Yeah.
You get. So I opened that. I've been doing a few stuff that has been in the news over and over and over and over. You know, my wife became a director of it because, of course, I cannot do it all. So when I was completing my master's, I'm like, what do I do? The foundation is in vogue already. So I decided that personally, I always support people. It was actually and you and then fees. No, some people come in the name of, can you borrow me? And I've not heard from them yet.
So now,
but they don't know that in my heart. I just know that it's okay. It's just the way that you came about. But I would appreciate if you said, can you give me
than borrow.
So I realized that it's not easy, to be very honest.
Yeah.
We'll be all in our class, but then Say the Otumini Kukudro Bisa, no, and is it me, I don't have it all.
Yeah.
I still work for my money, but I understand the full purpose of my living. I know that God has allowed me to go through my life the way I did. Going to school, Methodist Day secondary school, all you have is a brown in your front pocket for the whole day. And we are only so we boss one I walk from Shaiman, Lebanon to Tema Community 11 on a broken knee, nigga. It's normal like that.
So you have to.
So our heart is tough against many things, but we have belief in the Most High that all this is not waste. This is not supposed to punish you. This is supposed to channel you into your purpose. So Livingston Foundation is dear to my heart.
Okay.
We've never really had external patrons, like constant ones, but we've been able to do a few things in our own small way. Today, Uncle Ebo White, the playwright, master playwright, says something that you are more than who you represent. You know, if Eri does something wrong right now somewhere, they say, oh, all black girls. Meanwhile, you was just one black girl that they dealt with. So that also in turn, if you helped one person, believe you me, you've not helped just that person.
Yeah.
You may have helped that guy and the whole generation.
Well. Yeah.
So I've been helping people in my own small way. Sometimes I even feel a bit more like, so then you'll be problem.
Yeah, what fun now.
So I decided that me free school, I'm not going to leave empty-handed, because the other time when I graduated from the undergrad, I put together one of the biggest show that could have ever happened on campus, another time, because somebody did it. Mr. Enim did it one time, some years ago, and I actually performed. I was not a student. So I followed suit and I said, no, the Gimpa must have something like, leg hall, we can
yeah. And so if they have the same thing, it's not bad. If they have something like that.
So I said, nah, let me push through. So that was last year when I did that. I'm leaving, so I don't know about this year, but I'm sure that is in able hands. So I said, let me just extend the Livingston Foundation and create another arm of the Legacy Fund, where we're going to raise money. Hoping to raise like 1 million Ghana cedi every year to support the public school in Gimpa, which is a premier school. So the dean was there, the acting dean, the former dean, the people after the graduation, they graced the occasion and formalized it properly. So right now, as I'm sitting here, KSS, I'll bring you an empty to write me a check. Let me go and put it inside so that we can support somebody,
Sheldon,
who will become imagine you pay the minister's school fees. Imagine you are sitting at home and then the minister comes and says, your foundation paid my school fee. Charlie, you'll be so happy.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. So it's just a legacy, and
it just connects
that's
like
why
that.
I did that.
All right. Let's go into the main dish on the table, which is the Beam Festival. Got to sip some Nescafe before we go into that.
Believe me,
I think
it's fueling, fueling myself.
That's where you get the energy from Nescafe. So you started Beam concert from 2015, right?
Yes,
you want to speak French?
Oh, the French, they make back.
Let's just speak one or two.
But my PR is a champion.
Yeah, so she's here, but
you want to try her?
No, I can't try her.
I'll call her on phone. She will give you
right. So
Spanish. Thank you. Yalla. Or do we baby? Maybe a minute with the surface level.
Normal one.
Auchi fast.
We shouldn't stress. So like Beam concerts started in 2015.
Right.
Down to this time, it's been 10 years. And 2015, you did it at the Tema Sports Stadium.
Yes.
2016, Conference Center. 2017, same venue. 2018, Fancy Dome. And then 2019, you did it at Tema Lake Sports Stadium, if I'm right. 2020, COVID.
Serious. So we did the activate party with the video.
Yeah, it was mad.
Yeah, it was
and
crazy.
2021 Conference Center, Grand Arena. 2022 the same venue. 2023 Accra Sports Stadium. 2024 La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. And 2025 Accra Sports Stadium. It's 10 years. Walk us through the journey from 2015 down to 2025. How has it been like? the ups and downs, the lessons.
It's just been God, it's just been God and passion, you know. You know, Nescafe force your passion. So the passion is there.
Okay.
Because without the passion,
you can't do it.
La illa.
But Nescafe, my nigga. But Nescafe, now you're in
I will give you up.
every day.
And the journal be there to me standing.
And your passion, Charlie. I mean this in capital letters. My production head can tell you that this year I was not doing it.
Tell us more.
So we there, then I think he got the calling of how to get me
to do it.
Yes. We did one side, then show me website. You do like this.
Shadi.
Hey, Shadi, and who are they? You say, hey.
To share and I was no active.
No, yeah.
Share and I was active.
I don't know.
Wow.
The passion, here say, oh, fuel, be fuel in a sparky cake. Said the next coffee. Not to say, so, you know, to be honest, it's not been easy, can never be easy. And every single year we've brought international artists. Not because Ghanaians do not love me enough to come out for me. Of course, they've been showing our brothers and sisters who have had their shows like, you know, annual events, same love.
Yeah.
Many of them have not purported or intentionally brought that type of fun to them in terms of giving them some experience, but they still patronize.
Right.
But for us, we knew that our genre of music was a special one that needed some pump. Nonetheless, it would just be great that, wow, Stonebwoy brought Beanie Man. How you go see Beanie Man now for Ghana now?
Takes connection.
Yeah, it's a big dancehall legend. Everybody sings Beanie Man songs. How would you see Busy Signal in Ghana? How would you see Cranium? How would you see Morgan Heritage?
Spices.
How would you see Spice? So we have put it on ourselves that we will do this to bring experience to the Ghanaian people. Exactly. So this year, you know, we decided this year is personal to me because 10 years
like a
running,
decade.
a whole decade being first running.
Throughout.
You know, and I'm performing at 10 p.m. Like everything is 10:10. 10 p.m. straight. Like I'm saying on KSS.
I really want us. No, let's put this on record because we went to a show yesterday and the artist came on say 2 a.m.
See.
So if you are saying 10 a.m., not even 10:1.
Wallahi. I'm saying 10 because I can attest to the fact that artist did not want to come on stage at 2, maybe. I don't know. I can't speak for them. I'm sorry. But in my case, I wouldn't plan an event and want to come on stage at 2 when the event is around you. It's not like it's a hired event where you have artists performing and you have your time slot.
Yeah.
To start it all at 2, for all the international works that I've done, at least I think by 11, show is closed. Whether the O2, the Madison Square that I've been invited to, you know, you see, but I also trust that by 2 a.m., if you're stepping on stage at that time, which I think I have done such to a few times, I can speak to the fact that it's not our fault mostly. It's like turnout to begin with. It's like quite late, you know. Ghanaians are slow to some of the things.
You've made it known to us that, even if I get there 7 p.m., I won't see Stonebwoy.
But you see, that
so unless you people change it.
You're right. Good. So that's why I'm doing 10 p.m.
Okay.
And I'm loud in it.
Okay.
You see. And it's stemming from the Ghana man time that it is. If you tell them that, we're starting a show at 5, they're actually going to get there at 8 or 7. You see. But this time, to be honest, so long as we need to make a change, and I have led a few things that have changed, you know, we spearheaded the PR business in the game, and you can see how it has gone.
Yeah.
You know, not to say that there's not been PRs, but we have actually institutionalized the PR aspect of the creative arts, where the artists can focus on a lot more things and have their PR machinery do stuff. And you can see, so should I say that I want to push a certain ideology, I think my team and I are able to. So 10 p.m. this time, I'm going to be on stage. So I'm seeking for everybody to work with me on this time because 5 p.m. show is going to start.
Yeah.
You guys can invite my head of production, Nana Kwame, Gig Kids, to your offices and so that he can confirm. You know, I don't want to even say it's because it's happening like that.
10.
10.
Is it because
whoever
it's 10 years?
Not even because it's
then
10
if
years. It's just
11 years, you're going to
coincidental.
come 11.
I know. So
When it's 12 years, you're going to come 12.
If we work
so
like
when
that,
it's 15 years, and you're 3 a.m., 5 a.m.
And I'm Mrs. To sample there. If that's why I said no, that's not the purpose. But if it is, that would be some nice vibe.
I say share.
But a boom, a share. International say Nyankopon per se.
Yes, sir.
This
now
moment, you know, yeah, this is sun. Okay. But for me, 10 p.m.
Okay.
I'm on at 10
This video
p.m.
will be there and it will feed generations.
Yeah. Was it 10 plus 1, 11?
It's over 11. Yeah, it's over 11.
No, but believe me, me come as a miss you.
10, because we'll be there.
You see, we want to push a certain narrative whereby we can get things done. Because we see all of us are witnesses to all these brothers and sisters doing amazing shows outside of Ghana, Africa, and it's beautiful. You know, after 10, the human brain basically and 11, 12, except the night riders, goes into some type of... So we want to start at 5 p.m. and I'm louding this. 10 p.m. I'm on stage because it's a 10th anniversary and Stonebwoy has so much to offer in terms of music. At least we're counting like 100 plus songs that were performed by the Stonebwoy act alone. So you can imagine other artists, etc. Like, you know, so she shared it, arranged it very, very conducively, very nice and beautifully that if you do not make it at 10, then you miss a lot. You still come and enjoy some part of it. But I'm not coming on stage at midnight. Okay. That is
10 p.m. on the dot. You know? 24th.
This is some reggae revival and dancehall energy
live
and
band
and all the brothers. Of course, the music got to come live to the people. If you do not know how to synchronize it together well, that is when you have a problem. Yeah. But even so, it's not everybody that has the capacity to be a live performer. Yeah. You know,
some of them just have to go to the studio, record it, and then just come and play
it and sing on top of it.
That makes it different, you know. This is craft.
But the highest level of it is to be able to perform your music live. So if you're operating within a lower echelon, we give thanks. You know? But we want to operate on the upper echelon.
Live band.
You guys saw what happened at the TGMAs, and we've proven it over time. And you cannot be it's like you've been a sports person and you're not operating at the highest level. You know, the highest level is to play with a band proper. So the beam band is ever charged up to deliver some quality. And I can just make an example for all the videos you guys have seen. You can see quality. We do not compromise on production.
Tell them, my nigga.
Your live band.
Quality, my nigga.
Can your artists perform live band?
Go and talk to them,
my nigga. It's all about the recording. It's about the noise making. If you want to do something, do live band, make
body live, my nigga.
What to me, body life for some artists?
Okay.
My friend, Cynthia Ofori. Go! All right, so we've seen lineups of artists that are coming.
I know what they are.
We saw one artist on it, which is Tiny. When Tiny's flyer came out, a lot of people are like, no, Stonebwoy, you gotta drop down. No, like,
don't angry us.
Because he went on one station. Conversations went on. He started throwing insults. I don't know why they really like to use such words, but insults, and your fans that are coming for Beam concerts, buying ticket to come support you, are saying it is two things. Either Stonebwoy drops Tiny, or when he comes on stage and perform, we are going to throw bottles at him. So what are you doing as an artist?
No, my fans will not throw
because they are not like that.
And
not you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll add him.
Not you, the artist. Not you.
But of course, I truly have that part is to the production, because me, I don't know about that. There's a whole team handling production. So to be very honest, I do not have an idea about how the flyer got up in the first place. But to be the leader that I am, to take responsibility, I will not push that away entirely, because whatever the pages are posted, it bear the name Stonebwoy. And I'm confident and bold enough, of course, to tell you that people reap what they sow. And on my end, it's just been love. Because if there's anything at all, the last thing I did that would be the wrong that I did was to pay for some money that he owed. when I was walking around the radio station, and they just chanced me into the conversation and said, "Oh, this is what's happening, and this is a legend who owes some money, and for that reason, his car has been seized." I said, "Hey, please, how much is it?" They mentioned the amount. I said, "Okay, I'll give it to you and I'll go home." By the time I left, I gave them the money and I went home. Nobody heard from me. I did not use it as a publicity stunt that they would have if they were in my shoes.
Sure.
I did not say a word. I'd even forgotten. What brought it back to my attention is when he went on video. I've seen the video to insult me for doing nothing. So if the fans are discerning and they have ears and they have eyes and they have emotions that believe that no, such a thing is wrong, then it is. To be honest, I felt disgusted about that, put up, because for nothing at all, you should know that I don't know nothing about, but I've done a good thing. But he still went ahead and took the car off of the payment, but got the wisdom to say what he was not supposed to say. Nonetheless, I still gave him the platform on that following Beam Fest. So that shows you that I don't...
Yeah, you don't hold grudges or anything like that.
I don't hold grudges. I still, for the reason that I paid that money, I still respect him. But I don't have to put up to such... I don't have to put myself in spaces where I'll be disrespected as well. So this time around, I think based off of the love shown, the team went ahead again and put him on there, and now the fans are saying,
so what are you doing?
He should be dropped. I mean, of course, this is not a big deal at all.
It is not a big problem for you.
For you.
It's not a big problem for you.
It's not a big deal at all. Respect to Tiny any day for the fact that he's contributed and is a legend. But I do not buy the fact that he had to insult Stonebwoy for nothing. And I think the best is for him to actually retract and apologize because
and move on.
Then I think the fans would also have some
forgive
compassion
him and then move on.
And then we all move. So I leave it to the team to decide. But as far as I'm concerned, they've deleted the post because we don't want to aggravate the fans. We don't want to.
This is a lesson. Whatever you do today is ahead of you tomorrow. So you watch your words. Munya camera kakrebia. Munya phone kakrebia. Not throwing insults. And when the US in China 2040 are not coming. We are going to Beam concert, Beam Festival. Let's talk about it. Beam Festival, 10 years.
Charlie, no be joke.
We've seen from 2015 down to this time.
Back to the
What is new? What should we expect? We know the artists that are coming.
The new thing is that you get satisfaction again.
Okay. Value for your money.
Yes. And if you eat banku last night and you got satisfied, by the time they break and you eat the same banku, you get new satisfaction.
Okay.
You don't eat the same banku.
Yeah.
But new
another satisfaction. Yeah.
You see, so how much more it's the same banku, but this time
1 year
wrapped it around some can. You see, so I just
it wasn't rubber the other time, but then the different wrap and all that. It has the brodia habai on it and all that. Like assorted banku. Last year you gave us the local banku, but this one you made it on the gas and all that.
The spices.
What yes, It says that offer flour and
not the as a banku not the Nescafe are pretty so.
Good. Also obi anra.
Banku ni Nescafe.
Say
yeah.
So we should go last year.
Obey say. If you be so for.
Taste no our person the money pan no.
But a different.
But I know shit because another day.
Okay.
We are saying a cycle. Now sorry what you say and let's open say.
But between a different way. Who say I'll be
say the same cry.
The same thing.
Deep money great.
You know, and I'm person me over promising.
Yeah. We should just come witness.
The new is my disappointing nipada.
And I won't be that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Based on say the show ashishe, I disappointed nipa. The money penny the intina numbers no.
It keeps growing.
And even the demography is like very encouraging, whereby you have ministers, you have you know big stakeholders. They all come to the event. because they know that they would get music that was certified as soul, from reggae to dancehall. And this year, the reggae revival session is my own personal favorite, Fantan Moja.
Yeah.
His music took me through a lot.
I think he's in Ghana already.
He's in Ghana already. Yeah. He actually decided to come early and feel the vibes and, you know. So
and you're bringing Mr. P. That's
absolutely. And there's surprises as well. So we put in a lot. We put in resources. We don't just see the fans like Omodomu Nimshi. We make sure that they get an experience that is worth their while and also becomes a yardstick that we can leverage upon and move to the next level. So next year, God willing, which we are a few days away, starting from the Beamfest 25, I call everybody to come out. And also this week, I believe that, you know, ticket redemption areas are going to be set. I'm trusting KFC and Pizza Man and Chicken Man to be the avenues where people can go with tickets that they've bought. Yeah. I know dates did change from 26th to 24th, but for the better, as God will have it. In as much as it affected some of our guests' timing from coming, I am more big believer of the Most High plan more than my plan. You know, so I know that everything will work together for good because I believe in the Most High. So let's just get out there and make history again for Ghana.
It's going to be historical.
For proper production, proper artistry, proper show run. That's what we deserve. That's what we need to be showcasing to the world, not just anything anyhow. So shout out to every artist from Ghana putting in the efforts to make sure that we are well represented. Are you cool?
Okay. So,
Festival, the annual beam.
One called Bima. Basic Bima. And that's how far. Fire. So you can dial star 714 star 2025 hash and grab your ticket for Beam Festival. It's going to be a whole lot of fun from like 1 to 10.
The show starts at 5 p.m.
Yes, so 5 p.m. you have to be there.
Production for us party. I want to say energy, need heat, so almost they are so up to the task. I mean, my production team is so more than up to the task. You know, so 10 p.m. I'm on stage. Please, I said it's on KSS, and I want you guys to know that you need to pull up early so that you don't miss that first set, that intro. Please, you know, because the world is going to be watching anyway. So if you're not present at the stadium at that time,
well, you have the tickets.
Millions of people are present in the world, and they'll be watching that anyway. So that's why I have the energy to tell you that I'll start at 10. You know what I'm saying? Provided everything will go well, and I trust it will go well anyway.
I will wrapping up. So a little conversation about your partnership with Nescafe and then your final words.
I'm a big lover of Nescafe. So we reached out and they actually responded in the affirmative. It's very beautiful, the kind of partnership that we are about to even embark on. Yeah, man. So they're a part of us for this year as well, to actually fuel the passion, fuel the creativity that comes around.
Energy, my nigga.
Yeah, so we're on. Shout outs to the management over there at Nestle. We're going to have a great time. There'll be Nestle stands. You guys, you know how it goes already. This one is a Apaya Sheldon movement. You have to come and taste and feel, you know.
You need energy.
But Nescafe, my nigga.
Can fuel your passion. Make energy.
Fuel.
What's the energy the way you move that?
Okay.
But I said, what the fuel? No.
Kenyano.
That's what.
Okay.
It fuels your passion.
You know, I started the whole thing. I say, I had a tour. Rappers, maybe I had was some mobile education. Come on, I had a tour. You're job to me. Now, Sheldon, I lock you.
I lock myself and lock no say. Hey. What coffee, my nigga?
I know what thing. Able to say. Mighty way, Titi Brando. And Gina and us watch more than 10 years.
No, my way, Mununya, dear Papa, Unjinanche.
Tell them, my nigga.
You watch it.
We are watching.
Watch it, Joe
effects. Don't worry, we are wrapping up until 5 hours.
I just want to say thanks to the Beam Nation, Beam Natives, all my fans across the globe. I see you guys from North, South, East, West, Central, across the whole of Africa. You know, I love you guys so much. If there was any way that I can reach out to you and let you know my heart, this is it. This is one of the platforms. Every single person who believes in what I believe in Remember that we are all one. I am a fan of Stonebwoy. I only create, whatever it is, but we are all fans of Stonebwoy. So for every effort that you guys have invested, I believe that you are rewarded, in that satisfaction that you get from the creative material, because we cannot reciprocate that by paying you guys, But of course, with the charitable stuff that we do with Livingston Foundation, you can clearly tell that we are also giving back, to be honest, to society, and it goes round and round. So I want you guys to pull up at the stadium on the 24th of December. Let us make history for Ghana one more time. And this will be the second time selling at the stadium. And then we take it on, and you guys don't know where we're going to go next year. Thank you very much. The tickets are available already. www.bimfestival.com or *714*2025#. You're going to find your tables as well. You can grab them. Let's enjoy. It's Christmas, but take care of yourselves, please, because already the traffic is jamming up and a lot of more careless movements. And you guys know I don't want to hear no bad news. So be careful, take care, love one another. Kill it.
And chew it.
And
stay in your house.
Yes,
and pull up.
Pull up. So as I say, pull up to the stadium. One love. I can't wait to see you guys. I'm inviting all the KSS crew.
We are coming. We are coming.
We are live.
We are there.
And you guys are going to see the Nescafe set up over there. The booty, the booby beer.
Tuba. Pebrodoninkusia.
And also you're possible.
Chibom. Now the oba we are. And now biscuit. Na fa be yadie. O de be shadie. 24th December. Bana be show when so.
Temps with energy na mo dey temps mo nya ne.
Ba be shadie. Ye pon ba Nescafe na me no me no. I say highest we no.
I say yeah die.
Come no.
Rabbe Shadie.
Nescafe ne yadie. If your hands watch sign 24 there one ba. Oh yeah. It's either you come there or you cry in the house. It's gonna be fun. But Stonebwoy, let me ask you this before we go. Is there any time that you are going to take BIM Festival outside Ghana?
Oh, yeah, prophetess Wati. Oh, the Henry Tenor.
Oh, yeah. Prophetess title. No.
Oh, say a falso.
Nescafe effect.
Fabum. A falso.
Yes, I'm come for Frana.
Fabrica on a share BBC.
Me who say? Borem na me shadia.
Muadie.
Artist be any ja. So we are artists, no, but Stonebwoy, you are that guy.
You are that guy, man.
You are whoever you think you are.
You are him or him.
You are whoever you think you are.
You are
and BIM concerts, BIM Festival is going to be sold out.
God.
He has never lost.
Akwana mama so me hazard.
Me say BIM Festival, no. Stonebwoy has never had a show that has flopped. And it's not going to be the first time. Being the 10th year. I'm not bragging, you know me. I am just saying the truth. Nothing but the truth.
Clack it.
I'm talking to the youth.
They should pull up like their song.
Because this is the truth.
Yes, man.
Ginger is going to be there. So guys, grab your tickets for the BIM Festival.
Love alone. KSS,
you are not there.
Thank you guys.
What are you going to do? Where are you going?
24th, Chrome, Bra Stadium.
You get to the venue when you look at the stage.
I mean, security is definitely going to be.
Your phone will not get missing.
You know we don't play with our production.
Phone. Stonebwoy near show be what is be phone ayera da.
Tell them, man.
Yeah.
I had the set.
Do not come there and no chest brahona because of phone ayera.
I had the set.
Meaning that Stonebwoy fans are not like that. So 24th December.
I see I cry at all.
Yeah. If you 24th of December, all roads to the Accra Sports Stadium from the BIM Festival. Stonebwoy doesn't need any introduction. You don't have to talk too much.
Tickets,
yes.
Chicken Man,
Chicken Man, KFC. Just get that done before.
Some people ask me, Frankie's as well. Some people ask me if the ticket they bought, is it still valid for 24th from 27th? I'm like, of course it is. So pull up and it's valid. Go to Shezami has it in this Legon.
Frankie.
When you see this interview, go there, ticket now, toy and then the code no. Your physical ticket. So you don't need to sell line near you're easy. So Shezami, KFC, Frankie's, Chicken Man, Pizza Man.
Okay.
Say, yeah.
Then
try me when she had to say Gulf of Guinea and then Africa.
So,
Yeah.
Yo, my name is
He's him, my name.
like Nescafe is doing a lot right now. My name is Eri Interviews.
Wow.
You can call me Highest Eric.
Yes.
This is where we draw the curtains. Grab your tickets. I'm a prophetess.
One
Catch a
time.
munjindi. Scanty ama me title munjindi. Next year,
Nah,
diaspora.
you know.
Next year, diaspora.
For real.
Yeah, the Beam Festival.
We go hard next year.
We out.
Who prophetess Isaiah?
Ebebe. Ahise ejuma
What
no.
prophetizing on?
Na afa.
I don't always advertise here now.
Yay! Boss, my nigga. Nescafe. Shout out to you. Jomi nyachi bombi awo.
Let the chilling begin.